What's up, professors? How we doing on this lovely Monday, is it? I keep getting my days mixed up. And please forgive the fireworks popping off in the background, but I know y'all probably going through that too, so y'all probably don't know if it's mine or y'all's that y'all hear. But y'all, so much stuff has been happening in these reality TV streets. And of course, some other things. So let's get into what's been going on. Let me get in these comments real quick. Hit the like button on the way. It's $3.99. You better know it is, okay? Hey, Kabisha. Hey, Boo. Hey. Hit the like button. Hey, Marcella, my babies. Happy 4th. If y'all celebrated, happy 4th. But this ain't happiness that's going on out here. It's too much. It's way too much. I'm gonna get y'all some firework overlays. Can you get us some earmuff overlays? I want an earmuff overlay or some earplugs overlay because this is not what's up. So, Kamisha came right on. First of all, I guess we could just start off with this. So, Mr. Anthony Thompson went live tonight. Then he did a little Q&A on, what was going on in these Detroit streets. So he had started off. I had went on. Kamisha had came on right after me. He is a really dope dude. And the whole man's movement is more than I thought that it was. He went in on like just the whole entire thing of what this whole entire man movement is all about. It's not just for men, it's for children, it's for women. It's like a lot going on. And he's gonna be getting things together so he can get the information out. And so he can spread the word better. But it's a whole entire thing, and it is the bomb. Yes. Emails like I said, thank you. I'm claiming they're 5 kids. Wait, 5 kids? Wait, Marcella, you know something? I don't know. See, I didn't get that far. It's still stuff going on that I was not able to get to because I have been busy for the past couple hours. So I have not been on social media until I got home just in time to catch Anthony's live. Anthony is the Thickums. Yes, Anthony is the Thickums who is married to Dr. Latoya. Yes, who has the opulent swine. The one who was talking all that mess about Russell, even though he did clarify that him getting in on Russell about that was really a joke. That's his boy. And but then he joked about how then he ended up spilling the beans. But yeah, he is so freaking dope. I really, really like him. He's cool. Welcome everyone. Yes, and please make sure y'all liking the button to come up in here. So I hope someone told him, if he didn't know already, to save the live and share it. But y'all should check it out if he did. So he's a real dope dude. So while we in these loving marriage streets, let's go to something funny real quick. Hold on, let me see if I have this because this took me all the way out today. I was not playing. Let's see. Please let me find it. Now, I don't want to play the music, of course, because I ain't trying to get copywritten, but this is Jason Tyler from Love and Marriage DC, Jamie and Arena's son, doing what he do best, having the time of his life, y'all. Look at him. And guess what? Moms was the one taking the video. Moms was the one taking the video. I was like, what is going on, Jason? What are you doing, sir? And I think I have the other view of it. Please let me have it because it was a whole nother angle you got to see this at. Or he was doing even more. Look at that. Now that is having a good time. And then I told him I was gonna talk about him tonight, and he was like, send all them girls to my IG. I said, okay, I got you, homie. Cause y'all know Jason been saying that. He hope he could get him. Remember when Jamie had asked him on the reunion, he hope he could get him a girl through the show. So look at him, just having the time of his life. And you know Jamie, he posted it like, that's my boy, that's my boy. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, he is doing it up. Doing it all the way up. Look at him. Yes, Lord have mercy. I said, oh, and I didn't even see it all this far. Like, look at him. Oh, like, what you doing knowing how to handle too, Jason? Okay. Okay, you know what? What happened when them cameras went off? Let me find out. I can't believe, okay, it's going on this long. Who is this woman? Somebody find out who she is. Because she is so dope for doing this. That is too much. That is almost pornography, Jason. Look at you. Look at you. Cheers to you, Jason. Cheers. I said I cannot. So even though, you know, it was all cool in the DC thing, but up in these Huntsville streets, y'all, Mel is not with the shits anymore. But before I get to that, it's been a lot going on with this whole entire Ariane, Martell, and Mel situation because original Straight No Chaser put the audio out of Ariane and Carson talking and how Ariane saying that she is in possession of the tape, and Martell wanted her to make it seem like it was someone else in the video besides him and all of this jazz. And Carson, you know, she came out to say, she said that, you know, she shouldn't do that, and that's one of the reasons which made her think about her character and why she stopped messing with her in the first place and all of that mess. So this had happened, and shout out to Millie Chan, because I always go to her when I can't get the research myself. She usually gets me what I need when I'm exactly looking for in my kind of way. So
is Carson Blue is filing a defamation character lawsuit against Martell and Ariane. Let's get into it, y'all. She states on here, well, let me go and give a prologue and an epilogue. Hold on. So Carson Blue is the girl who was friends with Ariane Curry, and Carson told Ariane that she should not put out a revenge P tape because she could get in trouble. Ariane denied it. Martell went on Queen Sheba and said he doesn't know what you're talking about. All of that. Now, yesterday, Straight No Chaser put out a phone call where she was talking to Ariane, and Ariane said, I have the tape and I can send it to you. Are we caught up? Let's keep it going. So Carson was like, if I lied on y'all, this is what you all should do. You should file a defamation lawsuit. Well, we know Martell's not going to do that.
You know,
he
Carson
can barely pay for mediation.
Active and talkative.
Carson went on to say, but she'll be down there first thing Monday morning because she said
I see my Wi-Fi signal messing up, y'all. So
will not lie on her name, saying that I was about to sleep with Marceau is defamatory. I would have to agree. It has been about 2 months, and she said that they waited 2 months to spark this stale news. She said, you asked me my opinion about making a fake page to expose Melody Holt and pretending the man in the video was not her husband. And she says down here, Ariane, I told you not to do that. And I do believe Martell and Ariane said that Carson was out for clout, right? And she said, if I wanted clout so bad, it's mighty funny. I never spoke on y'all before, and I haven't since. But then y'all talking about I'm trying to sleep with who? She said, "Oh yes, ma'am. I will be suing y'all broke behinds for the money you don't have, baby. Tomorrow morning, Lord say the same. It's going down in Madison County. Let me know what y'all think about this, and we can talk about it in the comments. It's your girl Millie Chun. Talk to you later."
So yeah, so that has been going on. Mel has been in her stories. Ariana has been in her stories. I don't know if Carson has been saying anything else. I haven't heard. But along with that, since Mel has gotten privy to the information, now Mel is what we say in Zeus language. Mel is activated. Little sweet business, prissy type. I can do no wrong. God said go. I am the Lord's daughter. Hope, because she's still a hope. Still a hope. She has been activated and she is with the shits, y'all. Mel said, you want to do this? I've been too quiet. But like I said, Millichan had me covered, so that means Millichan got y'all covered. So let me run this.
She tired, y'all. Let's just get into it. Let's go. So I put this in my topics, right? Big R has said this in response to somebody saying, how does she deal with the negativity? And I saw what she said, I hear about things, what she meant HEAR. So Mel came on over here in her story and she cleared up the HEAR. And she said, secondly, ain't nobody saying your name. Last I checked, I did millions before I even knew you. And down here, she said, I don't even be. She said, shut up or pull up. That's what Mel is saying to Big Ari. Y'all got it? Let's keep going. Then Mel made this post. Like I said, pull up. Now let's get into the beginning of the live. So I hope y'all got it. I hope everybody understands what's going on. Big Ari is the subject. Let's get into it.
I will whoop your ass. And I mean that with every
Woo!
Before. And let me say this to the people who are on the whole, like, this ain't nothing about no man. Let me be very clear about that, because I done got a couple of DMs, like, this what he want women fighting over him. This ain't got nothing to do with no man. At all. I gave that up in 2020. This is 2023. I left him in 2020. Ain't been back since. So it has nothing to do with no man at all. I don't care about him. Don't want his attention. I don't need him. Don't want him. It has everything to do with, as a woman, why do you continuously think that you're going to keep coming for me? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Why do you think that? And any woman on here that's been in that position, I'm talking to you too. If you have been messing with somebody's husband and they give that man to your ass, take your ass on and live in Neverland, Everland, happily ever after land. Go on and do your thing. Neverland, Everland, happily ever after land. Go on and do your thing. Live your life. But to continuously try to keep coming at the once then wife that you was sleeping with her man, her husband, that is whack, lame, and I'm not here for it. And listen, let me say this. I know some of y'all like, but Mel, stay on your throne, you're a queen, and I'm still a queen. I'm gonna be queen when I finish doing what I gotta do and say what I gotta say. I'm gonna be a queen after that, before that, during that, and after that. I've been posting business deals and business stuff in between the mess on my story for the last 2-3 days. That ain't gonna stop. That's not stopping. But what I am saying, y'all, is people have to learn to leave well enough alone.
And that is what she is on. Now let me say this. If this is Mel like activated, you see she mad, she cussing, she ain't trying to be cute about it, she ain't worried about the image. Now this is a Mel I can fuck with right here. This is what I can do with Mel right here. This is the realest I've ever seen Mel, I feel. Because this is how you should be feeling. This is how you should be going. And you can still be a businesswoman and post. Like she said, I've been posting my business stuff also with, besides doing this as well. So this is the male I can get behind right here. And just keep it real. Because that's all I want is someone to keep it real. That's all it takes, y'all. Yes, it's too much. The tea is hot. She said she gonna be, yes, she ready to lay hands. And we know she talking to Ariane. That's what she's talking about. Mel talk a lot. Her friend's gonna be there again. Well, per usual, Mel's friends switch up a lot. So I don't think she may not even have those same friends still. So will the friends that she call her friends now pull up? But she shouldn't need that. If she with the shits that much, she shouldn't be worried about her friends no more. She should be ready. She better get ready if she ain't ready. She had to stop herself and laugh about it. Yes, she had to have a chuckle. And that was real. No, I can't mess with Mel. She too fake for me. I mean, she has been fake, but if she can drop being fake, we can learn to be cordial. And I can fuck with that. So that's no big problem. Don't come for me unless I send for you. Ain't that the truth? We don't do that. And I think she had something. I think I had one more thing. I don't know if this was the same thing.
You just gonna keep talking shit and Mel ain't gonna respond. Because Mel will respond, but when I'm ready to. And I'm ready to. Okay, Bundy Blue is on here. What's up, Bundy Blue? And I'm ready to. So don't get the whole business male professional pretty male twisted, because I will beat your ass. And that's for real. Back down, leave me alone, mind your business, quit throwing little subliminals, because everybody ain't slower than a 5th grader, so people can read through subliminals, because every time you do, I'm coming to Beyonce's internet, and I'm coming for your ass every single time. Now, I said what I said, I'm done saying what I gotta say, y'all can keep following me. Watch my story, watch my page. If you ain't here for the drama right now, if you don't want to be doing that right now, you might want to unfollow me for a couple of weeks. Because I'm not sitting in silence. I'm not sitting in silence. It has been so much happening the past few years and I ain't said shit. And you think it's finna keep going on? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm on what you're on. I'm on what you're on. Petty me petty. Like Dom met Doma. Okay, so let's go. Love y'all, and I'm gonna holler.
Well, so I can't wait to see how Ariane's going to respond to that, because I'm sure she is not going to be able to hold her tongue for very long, because she never can. Could she? But along with other Love and Marriage Huntsville news, this Maurice Scott and Dennis Mckenley thing. What is going on? Why is this a thing? And why is my lighting doing this to me again? I look weird and I don't like it. I don't know if I should go further away. Maybe I'll go further away and that'll help. Anywho, yeah, I am not feeling this whole Dennis McKinley thing. Like, why has he inserted himself in this shit once again? So, Dennis McKinley feels some type of way and wanted to assert himself after Maurice had went and talked with Carlos and the whole making Kimmy suffer through having sex just to please him and whatnot. And so Dennis is going back and forth saying he want to have a boxing match and they can put the proceeds to cancer or whatever charity or something like that. And so for some reason, I guess Maurice also got time. And I've never known for Maurice to even, go into this mess, actually. But Maurice had made a post today. Hold on, let me find it. He made a post today, and it was him. He had just got a car, okay? And mind you, the car he got is is from Rashid, the car guy from Ready to Love. And you know, Rashid just had his moment of being dragged through, you know, social media himself because his now ex fiance, Simone, attorney Simone, had called it off because she found out he was fake and fraudulent and doing the most. And so remember he went live and, you know, sold his royal oats basically in an emotional way and told the truth about himself, how he was really basically stunting in front end. And he is no longer going to be doing that. He wants to keep it real and be an example for us, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, Maurice went and bought a car from him. So let's check out this with us. So the caption that read for this, post was work, win, celebrate. That is Dennis at on his Instagram. Bruh, we don't need no cameras or fanfare. If you want that, it is what it is. That means not you, pretend all this outrage. And it says more, but I ended up making a little video of all the comments because when he commented, Dennis commented, he commented back, and they was going back and forth in the comments. So said, nice car, you got it in this charity. I heard you from Detroit, so what's up? Then Maurice responds, nah fam, you run from the bridge with DMs, and I ain't really with that. I donate charity all the time. Then his brother Micah chimes in. Then he comes back and says something, as in Dennis, if you scared to catch fade, just say that. He says, no need, no cameras or fanfare. If you want that, is what it is. Let's you not pretend you especially outraged that I've heard you're not start. See, it was a whole bunch. Let me go back to it because I want to make sure I get it right. Because this was on his IG. But we're going to go to his IG so I can read it because I'm like, is this really about to be a thing? And how is this going to end? Because it's really kind of dumb. And I can't believe that Maurice is even entertaining this in the first place. I'm like, you got time for this, Maurice? Like, you can do so much better than that. Okay, comments. Yeah, nice car. You got it. It's for charity. And I heard you're from Detroit. Let's get it on. So Maurice responds, nah, fam, you run to the blogs with DMs, and I ain't really with that. I donate to charity all the time, so that's not really a thing for me. By the way, who you fighting for anyway? And Dennis comes back and says, if you scared to catch a fade, just say that. If you wasn't doing interviews, we wouldn't be here. But, you know, everyone comes to Carlos's, you know, page afterwards who he invites from the show. So it ain't like it was an interview. But Maurice comes back and says, bruh, we don't need no cameras or fanfare. If you want that, it is what it is. That means you, not pretend all this outrage, especially when, from what I've heard, you're no saint. Insert pregnant ex-girlfriend into convo. I haven't ever ran from a fight, except the two times I had to stare down a barrel. Win, lose, or draw. I've always been game, but I ain't on no fake publicity stunt, especially after blogs get my DMs. That's hoish, and definitely not from the D-ish. So Dennis responds, man, you on a reality show, stop the BS. And I don't think yeah. And so Maurice didn't respond to him anymore after that. But it's just a whole bunch of more comments that was just off. And of course, everyone is basically calling Dennis a loser, which he freaking is. Like nobody really cares. Is this a man who had leaked pictures, who leaked pictures of pimples on his butt and had a baby with pig teeth Portia, who married a raisin in the sun Shrek? God damn it, BB. Why? Why did you have to insult every goddamn body to define who they are? Oh God. Yes. BB, that is. And you know it is. Quit playing. Okay, we gonna leave them alone. We gonna move on to something else. Okay, let's move on to this.
Feel like
I'm just gonna go and say it. I'm just gonna go and say it.
What?
I did a temporary TPO order on my sister and her husband because I was getting threats. I was getting text messages. He even said threats I felt live when he said I lied on him and you don't do that to me, or you got to deal with what comes with that. So I don't take certain things lightly. So I did a temporary TPO order and the judge granted it to me. Based on the evidence that I presented, I was granted the TPO order on them. So when you say, can we get back together? It's a TPO order out because he's threatening me. And a lot of people, and this is crazy. This is where it gets crazy. The TPO order protects me just in case, because he's known to pull out on people. It protects me and it also protects them because my husband is very quiet. He's at his wit's end. It's not easy. My thing is,
that's crazy. You don't have to get a PTO out on your own sister. And we know this has been going on ever since the Escaping SUV show had aired, and we got to look into all of that. And we know it's been some problems for a while with Latasha, but we didn't know it was this deep and in with her sister, and that seems more deep rooted than anything with the group got going on as a whole. So, this, first of all, honey, I understand the restraining order and kudos that you did, but I hope you are not ever going to think about getting this money because they ain't got it. Simple as that. Because you see that gospel album or whatever album that she just came out with was complete flop, and ain't nobody bought it, ain't nobody thinking about it, ain't nobody streaming it, ain't nobody doing a TikTok to it, ain't nobody doing nothing to that stuff. So it's a wrap. She's not getting the money back. And this seems so bad that I don't know if there's ever any coming back for that. I would never be able to trust her again. Ain't no way in my life. And that's sad to say as your sister, but no, she cannot trust her again after that. How could she? Fully, at least fully. How does that happen? Her sister's husband is trash. Yes. And I feel that he don't manipulated her and gaslit her, and she's under his spell. So I wonder if it's just more him than her, because I would think that it is. Because I bet you he wouldn't do that to his brother. Bet you that. But I wonder, is this like when it started? Is it really just the money? Because, they mentioned how Tamika mentioned how the mom, takes her side all the time. And has it always been like that? Or is it just over this situation and since then? So that whole dynamic too, I don't know if I remember if they ever discussed that and how that whole went down. But I bet you moms ain't on their side doing none of this too. So now I wonder how moms feels about her doing this. Because, mom felt some type of way, period. Point blank to the period. Yeah, so what else is going on in these streets? Oh! So I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to go back to to damn it, do I not have this? Hold on, I gotta find this this clip that I wanted to show y'all. Hold on. Yes, I have to go back to Love and Marriage Huntsville thing. That I want to show. Okay. Hold on. Let me remove some of these because I got a lot here. Okay, remove one. So y'all remember this? Did this age well or not?
She always me talk.
She came into the office the other day.
By yourselves?
No, it was me, Chris, and her.
You talked
And then
about
Chris
Kim.
left. But yeah, we just had a little meeting.
Because I mean, I know she always team Martell and everything and run a rub on you, and you just said she was the side chick not too long ago.
Well, she wasn't my side chick.
Not yours.
Oh. You so crazy. I don't know what stop. Kimmy ain't nothing like that. Kimmy just a happy-go-lucky person.
Well, that ain't what you said.
But anyway.
She always rubbing on you.
She can't.
Team Martell.
What time did the event start again?
It starts in like about an hour, but you know I ain't gonna be on time. You always come.
So remember this past episode, that scene with her and Kimmy, and how she was acting. You can tell, you know by now when Mel is acting a certain way and when she trying to be coy, and you know how Mel be. You know how Mel is when Mel is Mel sometimes being Mel. Mel be melon. And so when she said, but did you think he was a side chick? Because we never really talked about it. But you clearly see she trying to, act like getting her side and just not saying like, okay, girl, I see what you're saying. But she said that to see what she would say in general. Because clearly back in the day, she thought this. Like, do she still feel like this? So it's funny that was found. Just because you're a sister doesn't mean you have to be around. Sometimes the family chooses better for you. It's absolutely. And I'm so glad me and my sister have never gotten to that point to where I was trial a restraining order against her. That is crazy. She is demonetized and probably emotionally and physically abused. That's what a lot of people say. A lot of people say it though. And I think that, and I remember a certain documentary, or I don't know what it was that I seen, that she talked about her insecurities and all of that. And if I'm not mistaken, from what she talked about, I could see how she could fall into being, a battered wife. Exactly. I wanted to bring this up. We moved on to Detroit. But we moved on to Detroit. Oh, we can always bring it all back. See, one thing I do, BB, I go off the comments. We can go back to it because if you got here at the end of it, you want to bring something up. And if y'all want to bring something up that I haven't even talked about, do it. That's what this is. We live. We just chilling. Ain't no order. We just doing it. It is what it is. Also, let's not forget, Marcel said it too. He said she was the side chick. They all said she was the side chick, but they all said that they were joking that she was the side chick. But they really think she is. But when you go and look at what Kyla said, or what Kimmy said when she was talking to Kimmy, it was the fact that Kyla wanted to probably get back together within that 6 months time frame that you were able to before it's all finalized or whatnot. And that's not what it was. See, and there was a time where someone had commented in a Facebook group about that. And Kimmy had responded, and I think I might have those as well. Yeah, because it started off with, because there was four pictures that they took screenshots, and this was the first one. So it started off with Melody, and it says, "I never say anything without a reason. Just know that, beauty. I guess you didn't remove your positive thoughts after a friend speaks in support of someone who has been having an affair with your husband. But oops, maybe I missed that episode, or maybe you just chose different things for different people. I said what I said." And then someone has said something, and she's responding to a girl named Jasmine. And she says, "Hi, Jasmine. I can clear this up for you. Again, this should help with perspective. Kiowa didn't say it was pre-filing, nor did I. She said we weren't divorced yet. Nothing is wrong with the timeline. Maurice and Kiowa had both signed papers for divorce before I met him, before I knew he existed, before I knew his name, before I knew his family, didn't meet him online, didn't know him as a child, didn't meet him in high school, nothing. I didn't know him means I didn't know him at all. Kiowa's implication that I interfered was, hold on, let me go to my screenshot so I can get the rest of what that said, was that there was a 6 months waiting period after the papers are signed. And that is what she, and I guess that's what she meant by interfering. And like I said last night on the live, she didn't interfere. Maybe she cock blocked you, whatnot, but she didn't interfere. I feel like that was on her, because if Maurice wasn't thinking about getting back with her, then that's on her. Maybe she should have tried harder to keep her husband if she wanted the man that bad. So then it went on to say, because this is just a cutoff, but it says, during that waiting period, when I was introduced to Maurice, Kiowa felt that 6 months time frame that would have been opportunity for them to reconcile. I never interfered with their marriage. I knew he was going through a divorce, and we didn't date until it was final, and not so much because of the waiting period, but because he was finding himself. Maurice had moved out and filed twice over before I met him. Then she goes on to say, now, if your issue is that I said, hi, nice to meet you 3 months before his papers were final, then we have a conversation. To play on words that seem to be confusing most is divorced yet. And it pertains to a couple no longer living together and signing formal documents to divorce versus the waiting period for it to be final. Nothing more, nothing less. So she put it all out there before. And I, for one, have to say, I do not feel that Kimmy is a side chick. I feel that Kiowa simply just wishes that she had her opportunity to have her husband back. And yes, it sucks. Yes. So that's why I'm saying, yes, she cock blocked you, but that's the most I can say. But I couldn't say that Kimmy is a side piece. I just won't do it. I can't do it, boo. I can't do it, boo. Protest too much, Maurice. Protest too much, and Maurice is the issue. Maurice was dipping his foot in both ponds. You think so? Maybe you would think that. You think, and I feel, and I will say I did think that for a moment. And the only reason why I would think that is because Maurice says that he needs sex. Now, I don't know if there was a time where he wasn't getting it from Kiowa, or maybe not enough, and so he could have also been getting it from Kimmy. I don't know. If that was the case, I would say that is, why that situation happened, because Maurice, see, he said, what if you need sex? Isn't that a sex addict? I really don't believe in that. But ain't that what it is? But I've never heard Maurice call himself a sex addict. I will say he has never done that. Hey, Confessionsofarealityqueen. Moderators in chat. You know what? I don't know if I need to make a couple people more moderators. I was just thinking that a couple days ago. You agree with BB? I mean, and that's the only reason I could agree with BB if that is the situation. You do got to think about that. And we've always heard that Kimmy and Letitia will go to the end of the world to protect, their marriage and their look at their marriage and their spouse. So if that is the case, that is what that would be, I feel, on the other side of the spectrum. Okay. Yes, ain't she just beautiful? Ain't she beautiful? Okay, until Kyla tells us the timeline, I still believe there was overlapping. I don't think Kimmy knew, and that's why she is not the side chick. You know what? That's also one thing to think about. If Kimmy just don't know, if Maurice is just playing them both for a minute, that could also be a thing, a situation. And we've known that, Maurice is not the squeaky clean one that he was season 1 and 2, or the boring one as everyone thought. See, now we got Maurice and Kimmy in the mix for real. Now y'all was like, oh, they're boring. Well, here y'all go. Here y'all got it. How y'all like them apples? But let's move on to some suburban news that I am giddy about and tripping over. Yeah. Now, I just dragged Kyle like last Friday because I just do not like her. And I even mentioned this. And now look at it. Look at you. Now, I never, am happy for anyone to divorce, but we all saw this coming. Did we not? We all saw this coming, and so did the Medium. Remember the Medium? Way back when? Hold on. I have that. Hold on. Let me get it. Because the Medium told her. The Medium tried to tell her. But she didn't want to listen because, her husband is so hot. So that's all it took. Well, honey, let's see this. Let's remember this.
Never emotionally fulfill you. Ever. Know that.
Know that. Know that.
No, this one.
Oh,
he will never emotionally fulfill you, but you will stay with him. And he will take care of you. And as soon as the kids are bigger, you'll have nothing in common.
What are you talking about? Have you seen my husband? I mean, hello? Please.
I don't know. Wow. I don't know about that. I don't think anybody deserves to hear that, but she pushed for it.
Boom. That is what she get. That is what she get. You didn't think, and they gave this woman so much shit, saying, "Oh, you're reading through Camille's divorce. That's not true." And she even said, or was it Kyle that said that? Someone said that. No, honey, she read right through you, and now look at you. And so, but it's like she's dating a woman, some country singer. So she's supposed to be happy. They say that they got matching rings, like Scandival has matching lightning bolt necklaces. They have matching rings. We've known for a while, suspected for a while, and I've thought for a while, simply because Kyle's a bitch, that Maurice is cheating on Kyle anyway from the beginning. we've heard about women before. We've heard about him with Kendra Wilkinson. So, there was the whole thing where everyone wanted Kendra to become part of the whole cast, so it could be drama for Kyle. Everyone's been waiting for Kyle to have drama. Kyle always inserts herself in other people's shit and never really had any drama of her own. She didn't have any drama of her own until Kathy came and gave her drama and carried her through the entire season. So you have that. And then this whole thing with them being all cool now and Kathy apologizing. I don't like that. Kathy ain't got nothing to apologize, please. But I believe she is back on for the next season and everything's supposed to be Gucci. But we'll see how that is. Yes, it's just so much going on, girl. So much. But thank you coming through. I am the single one. It's always lovely to see you. She hides her dramas. Yes, she does. And I want to know all of the skeletons. Like, who would be the one in the Hilton Richards family to drop a book? Who would be the one to do that with all the dark stuff? Like, we always want the Kardashians, like Rob, to drop. That's a whole nother thing. We need to talk about the Kardashians because I don't even watch Kardashians, but my sister be watching the Kardashians and she be telling me about it. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, I have to see what's going on because this is crazy. But anyway, yes. Kimberly should be the one, but she can't, But if she does, but I want her to come back to Housewives. But I want her to come back to Housewives. I want her, Kim, and Kathy to all be there. Period. And then once they leave, then she can do it. But I need all of it. I need her to come back, be in this season, so she can also write about this in the book too. And then in like a year, whatever, she could put it out. Like, I just need her to come back for like maybe 2 more seasons and she could go about her life and I'll be happy. And she could be great. I was late, but this variety show is fire. Keep up the great work, Queen. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. So yeah, they're separated. They're living in the same house, but they're living in separate bedrooms, of course, and whatnot. They're not commenting on each other's stuff. You see at the wedding that they were just at, there was no picture that it was taken where they were together. Kyle looks so out of place and miserable and ready to cry, and I'm sure she did between every single picture that they had to take. So I just can't wait for the season, and I hope this plays out on the season. I don't know when Beverly Hills is coming back, but this should be playing out this season. It has to at some point. So we'll look out for that to see how far this goes if they actually do get divorced. So they're just separated and maybe they have their 6 months to reconcile and make sure that they want a divorce. I hope no one's dating any of them. We want them to be called side chicks and side pieces and whatnot, because I guess that's wrong. I mean, I don't understand what the big deal is. A lot of people get divorced or file paperwork because they have found somebody else already. So, I mean, what's the point? You don't sign the work. You're just waiting for it's already over when you sign that paperwork. It just ain't over until the eyes of the law that makes it official. That's all that means in the eyes of the law. F the law. Kim and Kathy are true and loyal sisters. They'll never tell the secrets. So then exactly. So okay. So then so Kim can't write the book then. Kim can't write the book. Who gonna write the book? Paris? Is okay. How Kim, Paris and Nikki, do they have a brother? Can he write the book? Is there a less famous sibling or something that knows something? Tell us something, Joe, please. I need something. It would just be great. But on to another pack of sisters. These freaking Kardashians. Kim knows everything. Kim's the gatekeeper. I know I always think about who's the gatekeeper. Kim's the gatekeeper. Kim's the gatekeeper. And speaking of Kim, let's go to another Kim that I don't like. Kim Kardashian. So like I said, I have not watched the Kardashians since, I think, since Rob left. But I watched a couple of episodes, you know, when Ye was on there. And once they divorced, I didn't care to watch it again because I knew she was just going to be bashing Ye, and I don't care for that. So I haven't watched, but my sister has been watching faithfully. And she has been telling me what's been going on and how Kim has been such a bitch. And even Khloe has been such a bitch. And they're being bitches to Kourtney. And even Kris is involved, you know, on Kim's side, of course, not Kourtney's. And it is just really messed up how they are treating her. Now, Kourtney is in her own lane. She don't found a way to do her own thing. She ain't thinking about Kim. She ain't thinking about Khloe. She ain't thinking about Kris. She ain't thinking about none of them hoes. She thinking about her babies and her husband and in her vitamin line that I definitely want to get up on. And she is trying to do her thing, completely separate thing from what Kim, Khloe, and whatever is doing. Like, she ain't even got time for them hoes no more. But they keep wanting to fuck with her. And I don't like that. They need to leave her alone. Like, she is doing her thing. Just let her be. I can't watch those people. I don't understand the fake vocal phrase they can't let go of. That's one of the reasons why I stopped watching, BB. Word, I did. I promise you. They hate Kourtney for being happy. And that's what it is. She is genuinely happy. And she didn't need to go do all these wild and crazy things with these wild and crazy guys to do it. Kim don't been through everybody and their mama. Khloe can't leave Tristan alone, and she knows she can, and the world knows she can. The world is laughing at her, and she's mad that the world is laughing at her, but she needs to be mad at herself, and she ain't. And that's a whole problem. And it's just crazy because Khloe was my favorite when the show first came out. And now I can't stand her. Once upon a time, I was feeling sorry for her about Tristan, but half of you kept going back and you still going back, and now you act like you ain't back right now. Like, keep it real. She won't keep it real, so that's why I can't mess with Khloe no more. And Kourtney is the only one. When I watch this show, I still got to watch the last episode. I guess I could watch that after I get done chit-chatting with y'all, and I'm going to let y'all go in a minute. I could keep talking, but I'm going to let y'all go. But so yeah, I guess now my sister don't got me in it, so I guess I'll have to keep up on the rest of the season. Thank you, sister. Shout out to my sister. I love her. She's my biggest supporter ever. She's my number one fan. She is my Annie Wilkes, and so I forever love her. Like, she helps me with a whole lot of things. Like, a lot of things y'all don't see from me unless I ask her opinion. She's my rock. I love her. Yeah. She's always a happy girl. Khloe needs to worry about looking the way she looks. You know what? I'm going to say this. I think this is the longest amount of time Khloe has gone without changing her look. So, happy for her. I need to get my stuff. I need to get all my fun stuff besides, I got my bullhorn, but I don't got my red flag. I don't got my holy water. I don't got a lot of stuff that I need for the variety show. Next time, y'all, I'm going to kick it out good. Oh, Paul. Yay, sister love. No, y'all don't get it. My sister is my bestie. Like, that is my girl. I ain't even gonna cry, but that is my bestie. Every day. Sometimes I be too busy, but my sister, me and her don't go a day without talking. We got our own language. Like, Tia and Tamara ain't even got nothing on us. Y'all just don't know. Chloe needs... Hold on, let me wipe my tears so I can read what Dina's saying. Chloe needs serious therapy. That whole situation with the affair and who her and real daddy might be got her screwed up in her mommy issue. OJ did it. OJ the pappy. Ain't no way OJ ain't the pappy. And you are absolutely right, Dina. Chloe needs to be focused. Chloe is definitely focused on the wrong man. She needs to be worried about the wrong relationship with men, actually. She needs to be worried about her relationship with her real daddy. And that's real talk. That's like, what? Because ain't no way she can't be. She'll never admit it to publicly, but Chloe know that's her daddy. And that's why she clinging herself to this black man so much, because she can't get to the real black man that made her, that she is. And that's why she's going through this identity crisis, because she can't really be who she wants to be, because Chris probably won't let her. And it's Chris's fault. It all comes down to Chris. It's all Chris's fault. I bet you Chris won't let her. Bet you any kind of money Chris won't let her. And Chloe has never been her favorite ever at some point. We know it's only been Kim to who it went from Kim to Kylie? Yeah. Was Kendall ever the favorite at one point? Because I don't think Courtney ever was either. But Courtney gave her some grandbabies first, so I think that was kind of separate. I don't know. But, you know, they're trying to be a different kind of raw and transparent this time around. But you still see that they hide and shit and being coy about it. You can still tell that we gonna tell them more because we getting too much shit about not being transparent and real, but we're gonna keep it real scaled down. Because you know, them Kardashians and Jenners got mad secrets that they'll never tell. Again, Rob, come out with it. Come out with it. Kylie, yes. See, Kylie's her favorite now, and she admitted that when they did that lie detector thing. So she admitted that Kylie is her favorite right now. But isn't Kylie making the most money out of all of them right now? Ain't that why? I mean, of course, she is not a billionaire. Like, they've tricked Forbes into thinking that she was for a hot minute. But, you know, it is what it is. Chloe has always been worried about her own man. Odom, Tristan, Trey Songz, just to name a few. See, I feel if she gave Odom another chance, he'd do right. He'd get right. And I feel like he's been trying. Odom has been doing good lately. He's been staying out of trouble, I think. He hasn't been doing no crazy mess. I think he's actually been doing good, actually. So shout out to Odom, because that was the last time I liked Chloe, when she was with Odom. That was the last time. The very last time. And that was around the time when Rob was still on the show, which was around the time, again, the last time I liked the show that I watched. Once Lamb was gone, once Rob was gone, I didn't care no more. You know, it was too much estrogen. I needed some more. And Corey just, no. Corey ain't enough for me. He does not do it for me. And I've only watched 2 episodes, but does anyone else? I don't know if Tyranny is still here. Tyranny, are you still here? Because I know you watch Kardashian. What Corey doing throughout this season of Kardashians? Because from what I've watched so far, I'm not seeing him at all. And even when they do show him, he don't even say shit. Like, is he even mic'd up? I don't even think he's mic'd up. Because I don't be hearing him say nothing. He ain't in no confessionals. Like, he just ain't. He's just Chris's little lapdog. Don't forget French Montana, the game. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. French Montana, you know. You know what? Shout out to French Montana. And I would say why. Because I'm the type of person that's not into all this new rap. And I know French Montana ain't new rap. But he's another rapper that I just didn't care for, that I didn't feel was popping. But I don't know what I saw recently. If it might have been on TikTok, might have been on IG. Something I seen of French Montana, I was like, oh man, he kind of a dope dude. And I can't remember what it was, but I was pleasantly surprised that, okay, I can fuck with French Montana. I ain't gonna listen to your music, but he a cool ass dude. And there's a lot of people I like, but I don't fuck with your craft. I can separate the person from the craft. Okay, y'all separate R. Kelly, but I ain't gonna get on that. We talked about that last variety show. Yup. And then the game, like, girl, you got lucky. Oh, y'all, I remember this dream I had about the game. I ain't never looked at the game like that. I mean, I always thought it was fine, but y'all had this dream about the game one time. I was like in this room with people. I wasn't sure, but it was like a party going on. But I was sitting on the couch with the game, and he had his arm around me, and we kissed. And I can't remember what else, but I was just like, I felt that dream. And y'all, I don't dream. I do not dream. And if I do dream, I don't remember. You know what? I think I dreamt last night, but I already forgot what it was about. Anyway, but yeah. But ever since then, I think I actually blush every time I see a post that he makes. The game is fine. There is no transparency unless you count them West kids giving Kim a run for her money. Don't they be giving her a run for their money? They all got Kim number. They know Kim ain't shit too. I bet you they all prefer Ye over Kim. I do. Chris' favorite is whoever making the most money. Yeah, and that's why Kylie is the favorite right now. And Dina also is one that is not in favor of the Kardashians, because that whole time when Ray J, whatever happened to Ray J going off saying he was about to put all this out here, this and that. But when all that was happening, Dina was talking about that, and she was on it. She was tagging the Kardashians and shit on Twitter. Dina was on one. It was so funny. He opened up rehab facility. Who did? Odom did? Odom? They haven't shown him. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and look for him and give him a shout out. Is she talking about Odom? Just make sure. Oh yeah, open up. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to look that up and see if I can find out what's going on with him and look him up. Cause yeah, he has been low key a little bit, but maybe for good reason, and I hope so. Outside of rap, he is very charismatic. His raps are trash. Yes, if you talk about French Montana, yeah, his rap is trash, but he's cool. But you know what? It's a lot of rappers like that. Another one that is like that with me is Waka Flocka. Like, I wouldn't listen to his music, but he's a dope dude. He's a really dope dude. Another person is Lil Baby. And that really triggered me a little bit. I was like, he's cool. But Lil Baby, I fuck with Lil Baby, but I don't fuck with his music. I don't fuck with nobody named Lil no more. I still fuck with Lil Jon. That's the only one. Turn down for what? Okay. Cheers. Okay, let me make sure I talked about everything because I have gone over an hour. Oh, shout out to my daddy because I had went and gave him his birthday present today. And he said, nice selection of birthday card. And because I gave him a nice birthday card, but I gave him a $25 gift Starbucks card, $25 McDonald's card, and a $15 Dunkin' Donuts card, along with this variety of popcorn. I got him a cheddar popcorn, butter popcorn, and a caramel popcorn, all separate, but he could put them together if he want. But he was like, ooh, my favorite. You know what? All this time I've been buying my dad all these nice things and stuff. And this time I decided to get him some gift cards and some popcorn. And he said, ooh, my favorite. I now realize my daddy is a simple man. I love my daddy. But now I really want to find out about this rehabilitation shop. Yeah. So something not. Okay, let me find out if I got everything I needed. That's right. That's what I was doing. My daddy's message interrupts me. Okay, we talked about how Lamont separated, Jason getting his lap dance, Tamika Scott restraining order, Maurice versus Dennis, Mel with the shits. We talked about Anthony's live. Oh my God. He is so cool. I cannot wait to interview him and his lovely wife, Dr. Latoya. That's why I didn't stay on the live with him that long, because if y'all go to watch it, if he did post it, I'm the first person he talked to, because he asked me if I wanted to start it off, because he had DM'd me and told me about it. I was one of the bloggers he DM'd to tell about it, and I had actually reposted it and all that stuff. So yeah, if he put that on his page, go watch it. He talked about the men's movement, and it's so much more than what it was. And now I understand him a little bit more, but I cannot wait to interview him and his wife so I can understand him even more. Anyway. Oh, Crazy in Love and Joseline Cabaret New York trailers have come out. Did y'all see them? If y'all didn't see them, let me know. I will download them and we can play them. But Miss Wet Wet, Paris and London, she's back this season. And she posted a little bit of clip of her on the show to let us know that she's back. So that's all happening. And then, Krishan is barefoot and pregnant, season 2 of Crazy in Love. So we're going to see the ups and downs of that, and him not thinking it's his child, and all of this more toxicity for you is what we're going to have. Okay. Happy birthday, Father. My mom is a Cancer too. Oh my goodness, really? Oh man, my daddy is just a very simple man. My daddy had a hard life, all his life, but he turned his life around, and he is just like the best ever. Like, he is just so dope. But even when he didn't fully have it together, he had it together. My daddy would come and pick me up to go and hang out, spend time with me. And he would take my sister too. At that time, it was just me and my sister. My brother didn't come until I was 11 years old. So it was just me and my sister for the first 11 years of my life. So I think that's just why me and my sister are just so close. But we weren't always close. If y'all want to hear that, we weren't always close. I would want to follow my sister. She would never let me. But anyway, yeah. But my daddy would take me and my sister when he came and picked me up. He never left her out. So he would take us to McDonald's and to Baskin Robbins. Like, that was what was up. My sister would get the chicken nugget Happy Meal. I would get the cheeseburger Happy Meal, and my dad would probably get the double cheeseburger or the filet of fish and a coffee. I always remember that. And then we go to Baskin Robbins afterward, and then he'd take us home. But my daddy's the shit. Love Pops. Ratchet TV gives me headaches, but I'm rooting for Rod and want to watch. Yes, you've got to watch because it's crazy. And I just can't wait for, and now they have to have a season 3 already because first of all, they got to show her when she has the baby. And then they're going to need a season 4 because we need to show when she finally leaves that mother alone. My goodness. Like, when is enough? Like, he has done everything to this girl. I'm starting to think that this is really a business arrangement that she ain't even allowed to break up with him. You know that Illuminati in music industry type stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Don't trip. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And she can't even break up with him. And she just got to endure this stuff. And he just got to endure what she go through. I don't think they can let, break up with each other. This is a business arrangement through the music industry. You can't. You're making money for someone else. So y'all can't. Someone got y'all under contract together, it seemed like. So I don't know. But I'm hoping for her because I like her. I can't stand him. Even though she has her woes about her too, but I just can't stand him, period. And then this whole girl, the baby mama and all of that stuff. You know what, speaking of baby mama, I forgot to say this when I was talking about, I don't even have the screenshot, but I did not know, y'all. I did not know that, ooh, honey, let me find it. Maybe they don't. Okay. I did not know. Kai would marry Maurice's. It said Kai would marry Maurice's BFF. And then it said, now I see why Monster wanted to live with him. But then someone corrected and said, no, she didn't. She married his sister's ex from when they were younger, but not sure how young. So all was intertwined. That just goes to just add more shit to it. I just wanted to put that up to back what we were saying. Anyway, so are we starting the Pampers Wives Andy Ointment GoFundMe? Not a GoFundMe for the Pampers ointments and wipes, BB. Really? No, we're not starting that, BB. We're not gonna start that. Okay? We're not gonna start that. But that's a perfect segue to the last thing I wanted to bring up before we go. First of all, tomorrow morning at 11. No, Wednesday. I'm sorry. I keep wanting to think today is Tuesday. But Wednesday morning at 11, I will be doing the finale. Yes, it is the finale. I didn't think it was. Of The Idol. See what I'm saying? The reason why we thought it wasn't the finale is because before the episode came on, the Idol account posted a picture and it said on it, season episode 5, part 1. Okay. But then weirdly, after the show went off, another poster was posted talking about how did you like the last episode, episode 5, part 2. No. Y'all just cheated us. This is not what happened an hour before. So somebody messed up. I don't think they were supposed to put that one out. They're supposed to put the second one out all along and did not do that. Okay? But, however, good news. And of course, I'm going to talk about this Wednesday. But good news says that it looks like the show is going to come back regardless of what anyone is saying and want to talk about. They said that this show was never meant to be a limited series. So there is a storyline to come and continue to keep going. It says, and so I don't want to talk about this because I want to save it for the idol, but the twist at the end. Oh my God. Now y'all know I'm a sucker for psychological thrillers. That was like a psychological thriller type thing for me almost. That was good. Please watch the idol, y'all, and catch up by Wednesday. It's only 5 episodes. Y'all can binge really, really quick. It goes really, really quick because so much happens. But I cannot wait for Wednesday morning's discussion. Like, I will happily wake up and can't wait to talk about this because, oh my goodness. But I want to hope to find the article that I wanted to read about it coming back and it not being, it was never intended to be a limited series. So it looks like it will be coming back, y'all. And so I'm excited. I'm happy I ended up staying with it and reviewing it's entirely, because I know some people who only did 1 episode and was just like done. But we stayed through and it was dope. What is this video right here that I don't know what it is? Or maybe I do. Did I play this? What's this? Oh, we know what that is. That ain't having a good old time. But okay, y'all, thank y'all for joining me this Monday night. I know usually it is Mayhem Monday, but we will be back next Monday to recap the last 3 episodes of season 3. So we can get on to episode 4, season 4, so I can see Jax with his short haircut, because that's the way I love him the most. Yes. Tomorrow, even though it is the 4th, me and Dina will be on her channel tomorrow night, recapping Bad Boys and do we have more baddies? Do we have another baddies? Do we have a baddies week? No. So I guess we're just there for Bad Boys, or is there something else? Am I missing something, Dina? I see you're still here. Am I missing something, Dina? Are we only doing Bad Boys? Do we only have Bad Boys tomorrow? Thank you so much. I am the single one. Thank you, Tyrani. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Well, if it ain't, I'm going to check because I'm about to watch Bad Boys Texas in a few. But y'all have a lovely rest of y'all Monday night. Oh, I do want to give a shout out to Tommy Flanagan. Happy birthday. It is his birthday. And I want to give a shout out to another bomb blogger, Really BTV, who just had a birthday a couple days ago. Please go follow her. I love her. She comes up sometimes when I do Huntsville. She hasn't this season. I'm going to have to see what's up with her and tell her to come through, because it's always a good time when she comes through. We talked about that. And I wanted to give a shout out to Macy and Mila. You know, I didn't say anything about them last night, but they had this scene on Love and Marriage Huntsville with their Macy and Mila hair care brands. So I just wanted to give a shout out to those beautiful, brown, lovely ladies who are doing their thing. And I think, and a shout out to Chris Samuels, who is out here looking good and happy, you know, amidst him and Monique getting their divorce. So shout out to Chris Samuels also. And I just want to give a shout out to everyone that came through. I am the single one is my homegirl. I love her so much. Please follow her. She is so dope. And I am the single one. We need to do something together sometime. We really do. And shout out to my girl, Dina, a.k.a. Ristina. If y'all not following her, make sure y'all do and put on the notifications and make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Tyrani, thanks for coming through and for providing me with my Kardashian stuff, because you always be on it. I didn't read when you said his husband has been shown at all this season. No, he did. I did see him when he came to to Kim's birthday party. They showed him walking in. They did show him talking, of course. That's what I'm saying. Is the man even mic'd up? But I seen him walking in, and that was it. And it wasn't like they were showing him. They was just showing people walking in, and he just happened to be one of the people walking in. No more baddies. Okay, so we will just be reviewing Bad Boys Texas tomorrow. So make sure I get up on that and make sure I was there tomorrow at 10/9 Central Time. This was great. I hope you keep this variety show going. I think this will bring you more subs. Well, make sure you tell people about it, baby. That's what's up. That's what I'm trying to do up in here. Yes, and I love doing this. Like, I could do this like all the time. For real. I really could. So, but just make sure, DM me on especially Instagram, because that's where I'm at every day. That is my home. If y'all see something like something funny on TikTok or something serious or something, shouting out Black owned people, whatever, please DM me so I know. And, I need to know. And we could talk about it. And if y'all, something I don't say that y'all want to talk about, shoot it in the comment. I'll read it. We can get on it. Y'all know we do whatever up in here. Okay. But let me make sure I did get. Oh, yeah, I did want to use this shout out. So a strip mall with all Black women owned brands just opened in Washington, D.C., y'all. And it's called and you can find it on Instagram at Black and Forth. At Black.and.Forth. Okay. And yeah, so shout out to that. So yeah, I love to shout everybody out. Oh yeah, just wanted to show my people they will be coming back. So I will see y'all with Dina tomorrow night. Okay. Y'all beautiful cat and kittens, be safe. If y'all drinking tonight, drink responsibly. Because I'm about to finish this and I'm about to call up Dina and we about to drink and have a good time and talk and gossip. Dina, you ready? I'm about to call you, girl. Well, I'm about to talk to my sister for a sec first, but I'm going to call you in 10 minutes after I get off the phone with my sister. Okay? Thanks for watching, y'all. I'm out this